Hello, good evening. My name is Amejali Vega Peguero. I'm a global management student at the Anahuac Business School from the North Campus. I know my degree is a bit new. Actually, I believe our first generation has just graduated. So I want to briefly explain what the degree is about. I like to say we see a little bit of everything in the business school because we see the very math focus and strict focus part like economics and finance, and on the other hand we see this more human related part of business, like it's administration, like it's logistics, like it's marketing. So we cover a bit of everything, and nowadays you cannot sell social responsibility as an added value in a company. That's actually what makes me the most curious about this class, because I believe things can be done right, that we can avoid greenwashing and saying something is ecological but it isn't. So I try my best to understand it and to see how it's going to be implemented in a company. So this is what I want to understand along the semester. As you recently saw, I do know a couple of terms like carbon footprint and water footprint and greenwashing because I'm familiar with them, but that's basically it. I'm not an expert on the topic, but I try to keep up to date with the information. Actually, part of my hobbies is very related to this part of the ecological side because I really like embroidery and sewing. So I try to, if a clothing is not to my liking anymore, I try to modify it and sew it again so it fits a bit more my style, but it doesn't go to waste. I usually use leftovers from my mom's work, and I bring new life to all things. I am really excited for this semester and this subject. Thank you so much.